We should be live, Tash.
Oh!
Helps if I've got my mic on. It helps if anything's happening, really. Where did time go this morning?
I don't know.
Let's put the cameras on.
I'll
Say
just
hi, everyone.
put
She's
my
putting
lippy
a
on.
lippy on.
We're all
sorry,
doing it.
everyone. It's
Yeah.
not going on.
Morning. My goodness me. Yeah. How are we all? Well, I'm just trying to find a way to display this. This is what we're making today.
Oh, she's a beaut.
She is a beaut.
She's lovely.
And I've got various bundles for you, or you can make your own. It's entirely up to you. That's my one for demoing. So I've just had we just had a little hard stopping moment because we've lost the bunnies.
Oh.
We've put them a big frame in the garden, and we thought,
Huge.
yeah, it's huge, but they've obviously found a hole in it somewhere, or managed to get out, or get under, or something. They're little pesky bunnies. Anyway, we found them. Crises averted.
Well, it's
all
lucky
good.
that they're quite big.
They are, yeah.
Can't miss them.
But there's still fluff.
Yeah.
There's still fluff going on. Yeah, so just before we started, I was just sending Josh a little message. Where are the rabbits? Where are the bunny rabbits? So anyway, we are making this today. I've been using these clips again because
They come in very handy, do they not?
they're really handy. Really handy. Just the mayhem here is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Anyway, we'll start again in a minute. Dave the duck, just to give a little update, went to the rugby on Sunday.
Oh, okay, amazing.
Yeah. I was at Stitches, and so I couldn't take Dave with me to Stitches, and Dave can't be left home alone.
Stitches is a trade show for anyone who's wondering.
So yeah, Dave went to the rugby with all the children, and ended up sort of being their mascot.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was all very good, and but he's now, I can hear him being very loud. We bought him 12. Well, I ordered 3 chicks, 3-day-old chicks.
Yeah.
Went to pick them up and ended up with 13. Baker's dozen, don't know how. Not quite sure. Brought them home for Dave. Dave doesn't like them. He just keeps pecking at them. He's like the kid that's been held back at school a couple of years. The big kid. So yeah, that's not going to work. They'll be all right once they're bigger, but for now, no. I'm going to pop these clips in here.
Because we didn't like him being a lone duck.
We didn't like him being a lone duck, but actually he just wants to play with Mabel. That's it. As long as he's got Mabel, he's happy.
He loves her.
He really loves her. So yeah, that's that. We're going to make this bag today. Let's have a look at the kits. We'll say hello to everyone in a minute as well. This uses up the rest of the Kaufman. You can buy, I've got these clasps. I love these. We have had these before.
We have.
Lisa Chandler did a pattern, that's her bag. It's much bigger than my little one.
Oh, and it includes a gusset as well, Natasha.
Yeah, it did have a gusset.
We love that word.
No one likes that word. So if you're buying these by themselves, well, anyone that gets one of these handles will pop Lisa's pattern in because it was always given out for free.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a pattern that does involve a gusset, look, it's that strip there, then that's absolutely great. I love this bag.
It makes a smaller bag as well, yours.
Yeah.
It's a different bag. Same frame, different bag.
That's the beauty of a frame though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can have whatever you want. We have bundled together the last of the Kaufman. Shall we go a little overhead and then I can show you the bundles?
We can.
But there's no gusset in mine. Here we go. So this is our make today. This one here. No gusset. No gusset. We have got... There's your frame there. I'm going to demo in this one today. This is your black peony. Guys, I have got 3 of these and they're gone. And I've been really decadent. And I've put you a Kaufman lining in as well.
You spoil everyone, Tash.
I know, but look, seriously, look how gorgeous that lining is.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, it's like a proper whitwoo bag.
It sings.
Proper whitwoo bag. So you can either have it in the black or you can have it in the teal. Did they call it teal? Did they call it green?
Teal.
Teal.
Yeah, it was teal.
So it is entirely up to you. And then, of course, grab your instructions, or if you want to make Lisa's versions, make Lisa's versions. If you want the slightly smaller version, that is mine with no gusset. I've put back feet on mine as well.
I like that.
Yeah, because I don't want to get that fabric dirty. Ba-ba. Now, if you're buying just the handles and you want some fabric combos, I've made sure that with mine, you can make it out of 1/2 metre heaven. So I pulled a couple off the shelf this morning that I just thought would look really nice. Do you want to see?
Lovely.
So,
I do love a 1/2 metre heaven friendly make, Tash.
I know. These are very indulgent because you've got 2 1/2 metres of Kaufman in there. Very indulgent. But bear with, because what about having a Lisa Chandler one? Look at that. That is also rather gorgeous.
That would be stunning.
So if you're doing this more on a budget, then your 1/2 metre heavens, you can't go wrong. You will get a lot left over. I've said 1/2 metre in the instructions so that you can fussy cut, because I did fussy cut heavily on this. The other one that I thought would look rather lovely was the Sanderson.
Oh,
So
that
if
would be striking.
you were after rather a different feel, look at that. Wouldn't that be fun?
Stunning.
And then you'd have your gold lining. But yeah, oh my goodness, I've got so many gorgeous things on the show for you today, but you are going to have to be quick with some of these. And then, I don't know if these all sold, so I grabbed it anyway, but didn't check the stock levels.
I think we had one.
One left.
Yeah.
This is the only, I don't think
That's
Lisa's
it.
even reprinting
Nope.
the Cherry Blossom print.
No, because she wasn't reprinting the whole of the Summer Palace, was she?
No, so this was the very, very last of our stock, and
We were
it's there
quite
with
upset about
vanilla.
it.
I know, we haven't forgiven her yet.
No.
Or, now, Gemma, the tiger that you wanted me to buy.
Yeah, look.
Wouldn't he look rather fabulous? It could look more like a carpet bag, I think, with him.
Yeah, look great.
But again, $9.99 for those fabrics. So you can grab your fabrics for this for under a tenner if you want. Or if you want to be really whitwoo and decadent, and this would look lovely with the antique brass ones that are, we've had half the shipment, the antique brass are in, the other ones, they are on their way any day. But I did think that this in Lisa's fans, and I would then line it with the small floral in the ivory and gold.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
That would be my choice.
Really nice.
That would definitely be my choice. So, they are today's choices for you.
The choices du jour.
Choices du jour, yes, if we're going to sound all posh about it.
And why not?
Why not?
Like a bit
Now,
fancy.
Friday deals. Have they gone?
Those are fab, aren't they?
They're brilliant.
There was, I can't remember how many, but not many of those left.
You can pop your pens in. See, for me, that's just going to be a pen tidy.
And we've always got pens.
We always have. And actually for Emily in her bedroom, to tidy up all of her pens, I think I'm going to put all the way along her desk, I'm just going to put those pots. So when she tells me that she doesn't have anything, I'll have one with...
Felt tips, one with pencil crayons.
Done.
So on and so forth.
Bosh. We also have, and I don't know how many we've got left of these, the needle nannies.
Oh, the wrist pinnies.
Wrist pinnies, rather.
That's the
Not
one.
needle nannies,
Yeah,
wrist
yeah,
pinnies.
Yeah. Wow, near
So
enough.
they just slip round your wrist. You sort of slap them on, don't you? So they
Yep.
fit any size, which is great. And then this is all magnetic, so you just pop your pins in there. They are great. But I showed some of these last night. Now, today, I got these from Stitches yesterday. I got them at a show price. I've passed that discount on to you. Okay?
These are all kinds of crazy.
6 1/2 metres, so 3 metres of Tula Pink. I'm going in, Jamila. I'm
Okay.
gonna open it. Okay.
I'll let you.
I'm really excited for today's show. We've got so
good.
much on it. Right. So these are your Tudor Pink fat quarters. You've got the parrots there. Oh, the mineral, beautiful. Not fat quarters, half meters. Did I say fat quarters? I meant half meters. I don't think we ever stocked this one with the eyes.
I'm not sure. I
The
think we had a
butterflies with the
different
eyes.
colour.
And we might have had a half meter heaven in it,
We did have a different colour. We had the tealy background one.
but we certainly didn't have a full.
Or aqua background.
Yeah. So I've got 8 of those. I took all the stock they had on the stand. They should be nearly 50 quid.
Fabulous.
And we have got them up for £35
We have.
on the nose.
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I can't do more than a nearly, we're knocking on towards £15 saving on these.
Quite.
That's like getting a metre for free. So, I tries my best to sniff out the deals for you. I'll put that ribbon back on later. When I say I will, I mean Gemma will. No, to be fair, I did do it yesterday and then went, why am I doing this? Gemma's much better at this. I've got one Sanderson. I don't know if I'll be able to get any more. But
Well,
this
it's
is...
best to assume no.
Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Sanderson's wonderful, though, isn't it? Because it's just
Yeah.
timeless.
Oh, I'm very much in love with Sanderson fabrics. Look, you've got all the little British birds there.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Got woodpeckers, you've got robins, you've got
close
all
up?
sorts in there.
Can we?
Yeah,
Can we?
yeah, of course we can.
Thank you.
But like I said, I've only got this one.
Mainly because I've not seen them yet.
Oh, have you not? Look.
No. Oh,
Aren't
they're
they gorgeous?
gorgeous. Love them. Love them. Beautiful, beautiful.
Very, very beautiful, but one of these.
One bundle. That's it.
I will go
Kurt
back
Reicke.
this afternoon and see if I can get any more. I'm not going to promise anything because obviously it's show day. They're not going to hold it just for me.
Do they not know who you are?
No,
Don't care, do they?
no.
Don't care at all.
I've just
Not
had a rabbit
one
update.
Jot. Oh.
They've chewed through the cable ties that had fixed the holes. They had a hole on there
Menaces.
and they've chewed through the cable ties and released themselves,
Excellent. Good.
which is great fun because that's what you really want to be doing is running around
Well,
the garden after.
we wanted to
Many
rename them
bunny.
Digger and Doug, but perhaps they now need escapee type names.
I've just got to do in my head.
Exactly.
That's what I've got in my head.
Exactly.
What else have I got to show you today? Oh my gosh, so many things.
Ribbon.
mm,
Oh, sorry. I got
You
very
know-
excited at some ribbon.
Did you not? Have you not seen it? You haven't seen. They sent me the basket and everything. I was like, oh, this is amazing. These should have been anywhere between £2 and £4 a spool.
Yep.
We did a special Friday deal offer. It is still valid now. Whereby if you buy 4, we'll give you the 5th for free. So that's a massive saving. It's going to be a lucky dip, but if you're going for 5 like that,
But they're £1 each, Tash.
I know they're £1 each. I know.
That's the key bit there.
I know.
There should be between 2 and 4 each.
Yeah,
They're £1 each.
yeah,
But if you buy 5, it's £4,
yeah.
which is the price of like one spool. Some of
I
them.
know.
5.
I know.
That's what I needed to get my head round. It's
Yeah, I
very
know.
exciting.
I know.
Because I love a bit of ribbon.
I know. But it's not just that, right? We'll give you a mixture.
Yeah.
And I did a little Facebook Live to show everybody these yesterday. But there is all sorts. And I've got to open, it's going to take me hours to open all of these. You know this, don't you?
Oh. Really?
I know, yeah, really.
Oh.
But you've got, you see what I'm going to be doing this afternoon, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you've got, like thanks. If you're a card maker, these are absolutely perfect. You've got thanks in various, they're just going to be opened and shoved in the box, don't you? And you've got dragonflies, you've got ginghams, you've got spots, you've got hemline, needle penny.
No, this penny's not for that.
You've got little hearts, you've got, I did open up one of these so that you could see what these were like. I'll open up another one. But there's so many. You've got lots of hearts and things, and dragonflies, and ones with thread going through, and I can't get into them, Gemma. I'm in. This is very nice. Yeah, look. So this one.
You can just hear Natasha's nails having a moment. Oh, Tash Gabriel's had first instructions from us. Says making the fat quarter bag. I've been making the fat quarter bag. First instructions I've bought that I've loved. Has less words, great pictures, and I'm going to buy more patterns from you.
Hang on. First instructions. Does that mean she's bought other instructions and not loved them?
No, as in from other people.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, first instructions I've had that I loved.
Oh,
less words, great pictures, going to buy more patterns from us.
Yay! Good job.
Yep.
Good job. That's what we try to do. Look at this.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
Really pretty.
It's got such a gorgeous shine on there. So I think that's going to be mine now, Gemma. As I've opened it up.
Being as you've opened it.
Yes.
Claire Williams says, morning ladies, will we be getting our daily dose of Dave today? I'm going to say Dave is enough of a diva without needing a regular slot on the show.
Yes, we'll get him in.
I'm waiting for Dave to start laying eggs and then we'll all go, not so much Dave as Davina.
Do you know what? A lot of these are going to be absolutely perfect for Easter with your hearts and everything else. They've got some really lovely ones. Look at the little flower ones there. Oh, they're
Beautiful.
Lovely. Really, really lovely. A perfect selection, and my favourite price of dirt cheap.
Amazing. We love a bit of dirt cheap. We also love Cynthia. Morning, Cynthia.
Morning, Cynthia.
She says, greetings, up and ready and looking forward to a SO day.
Yay!
Not a snow day. Not
a
over
SO
in
day.
Ohio, a SO day.
Right, so just so that we can be really clear on a few things of what is coming up this week.
Yeah.
Today we make this bag with me.
Yeah.
This is next week's quilt.
This is next week.
This is next week's quilt. So if you were wondering what happened to the rest of the Kaufman,
Yep.
it's there.
Isn't it?
It's there.
Beautiful.
Isn't it a bit wit-woo?
Beyond wit-woo.
Jane got it out this morning and she said, you're not going to like this, Tash. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to like it because it's Kaufman and all my colours.
Not going to like it. I'm going to love it.
I'm going to love it. It is beautiful. So beautiful. So yeah, that is to stay peeled for next week.
Yep.
Tomorrow, we are making a remake. Let me show you all my prep for this. I've been busy, Gemma. Do you remember? Let's go overhead.
This has been a favourite for
I
many
love
of you.
this one.
Many of you love this make.
So this is the ombre applique quilt. I thought we'd called it Emily's ombre applique quilt, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which is why I couldn't find it when I was looking for it on the computer. I'm like, where has it gone? But only because we made it out of Liberty initially. But then we got in the beautiful, beautiful country clippings. Cuttings. Country cuttings. I keep calling them clippings, but they're not. And I said initially when we made this, if you were careful about how you did it, you could actually do two.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. So I'm going to show you tomorrow how we're going to do a 2-for-1 on the old quilt business.
Same but different.
So the bundles that we'll do for you will make 2 quilts. At least 2 quilts. In fact, probably more like 8.
Oh, shush.
Yeah.
What on earth? What is this wizardry of which you speak, Natasha?
Well, you know, can we go overhead again?
Yeah.
Because look how pretty they are. When these came in, I was like, these look like Liberty, but without the Liberty price tag.
Yeah.
So if you've got grandchildren that you are making for, I did all of my applique cutting out and everything. I binge watched on Netflix, Gemma, while I was doing these.
What did you binge watch?
One day, don't watch it.
Not seen it.
Don't do it.
So everyone's saying it's a teary one.
Oh my God. It was, do you know what? Watch it, but watch until 10 minutes from the end of episode 13 and then stop.
Okay.
And then you'll go away thinking that it's lovely.
Okay, good. Yeah,
All right.
excellent. Good-o.
Yeah. So we've got all of these ready to go for tomorrow's show. And we'll just have a little play with them. Oh, the unicorn one. You can make these into cushions as well, by the way. Do you remember I did the dinosaur with some stars?
You did?
As a cushion.
It was fabulous,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. So we're going to have a little play. That is tomorrow's show. Now.
Why do I think you did a block as well, and then put it on the front of one of the drawer? You did do some.
did.
And you put it on the front of the Kallax
Because
units.
when you've got these, which are the templates,
Yeah.
you've got the templates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we decorated, didn't we? But we
Yeah.
put dinosaurs and unicorns along the front of the Calyx, the IKEA boxes
the
that we
boxes that go
decorated.
into that unit. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
And
We
it
did.
looked fabulous.
They ended up in the kids' bedrooms.
Yeah.
Right. I'm working my way through and clearing. We'll get there. We
She'll
will
be able
get
to do a
there.
making a bit once you stop showing
Once
me all
I've-
the fabulous
I know.
wares.
But I've got, and again, you're going to have to be quick for these as well. I've got 2 more things to show you. These are on a pre-order because I didn't know. I didn't know what you'd make of this. I didn't realise that this has been around since the 70s. This was new to me.
Completely.
Have you seen this
befuddling.
before?
Oh, you're going close up that way.
So this is your buttoneer. Oh no, there we go. This is your buttoneer, right? And I did this on Facebook yesterday. I'd only just got it, so I wasn't really sure what I was doing with it. Now, you get yourself a button. You load it all up. You put... I've got a bit of plastic off that. Get off plastic. I hate plastic. You put that through there. And then you get yourself your fabric that it's going through. Okay, right, Gemma.
Yep.
Then, now apparently this is an old thing. I had no clue. And then you use that like a thimble. And lo and behold, let's put my button on.
How? How?
It's like an elastic, you know the tags that you've got in the shops?
Yeah.
So it's got that kind of finish on the other side.
Yeah. Like a, what do they call them? I know what it is. Kimble gun.
Yeah, but for your buttons.
Amazing.
So you can either put them, you can keep those on there. That's not coming off anytime soon. I was like, what now? What?
Or you position them where you want them, check
And then-
it and everything,
yeah.
and then you can snip them off if you need to.
And do you know what I
Amazing.
thought? For me, for samples and stuff like that, that is going to be so super quick. But also,
Game changer.
it is a massive game changer. And I've yet to try this. I wondered about placement of bag handles.
Oh, no, that's a clever one.
I don't know, so don't hold me to it. But that was where my mind went. I was like, I wonder if. But yeah.
This is the buttoneer.
Yeah, so the secret is to reload it properly
Yeah.
every time you use it, which I wasn't doing. I was just like shoving it along a bit and then
Right.
I think snapping off a bit of the carriers.
Got you.
So that I have found is the key. I make the mistakes, guys, remember, so you don't have to. And then you just store them in there.
Brilliant.
And then you put the lid back on. Et voila.
Oh, Brenda's excited. She says, morning, ladies. Ordered
Morning.
my buttoneer.
Yes!
Yay!
It's exciting.
Yes.
And then I will, you can get the 100 fastener refills.
Brilliant.
We'll add those to the website as well. I hadn't come across this. This has changed my life,
Brilliant.
I feel. I was very excited when I found that. I was like, really? That's a
Amazing.
thing? How did I not know? And then I went on Facebook and showed everyone. And they're like, yeah, it's been around since the 70s, Tash.
We've got all the exciting things going on today.
We really
Christine
have.
says, hi, Natasha and Gemma. I'm looking forward to making the bag. I mean, we will get there eventually.
We'll get
Christine.
there. Do you know what else I found?
First, we have some more exciting stuff to share.
I've only got 7 of these.
Now, these are so cute.
Can you see the detail in that bird? Again, I was thinking Easter. Nice little Easter makes. I bought
Lovely.
ones with hairs on. Do you remember the hairs?
Yeah, the rabbity ones, yeah.
And
the
we
bunny
got
ones.
so many people saying, can you get some more? Can you get some more?
Couldn't get them.
And now here they are. I've got some bird ones. But the detailing in there is so pretty.
Sanderson fabric bundle's gone, Tash.
Oh, has it?
Knew that wouldn't hang around, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hey.
Not at that price. Not at that price. Right, one last thing to show you, and it's going to be part of my demo. I have got 5 of these. Now, this is my one.
Right, new Ike, she says.
Electric
Crikey.
scissors. We have used electric scissors here at Natasha Makes from the get-go.
Yeah.
Is how we cut all our fabric. It's just the quickest, easiest way.
Accurate, yeah.
But I never really pushed them on air because I just thought, well, what would you guys use them for?
Mm-hmm.
And then I found these. Mine didn't come in a box.
No.
Because what I do is I send off and I try them out first, see if I like them, see if they're good. Now, normally, the electric scissors that we use are £160.
They are.
These are not £160. And then, what were they called? Dukey bought out cheaper ones.
Yeah.
And I think these ones are about £80.
Yeah.
Now, the only difference in terms of cutting ability that I have found, well, there isn't a difference in the cutting ability. You get two blades. It's a USB charge, which is great, and it's got all, it just slots into there. The only difference I've noticed is the noise. These are slightly noisier.
Yeah.
It's just a higher pitch. That's it.
You're enjoying yourself making a noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I like to make
Like
noise.
a small child.
But actually, this one is really easy to hold. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use them. I have got 5 of these and then they're gone. They are not £160, they are not £80, they are £45. I put them on a bit of a special price.
It's a bit bonkers, isn't it?
Well, just, if you're someone that just worries about cutting stuff, I want to show you how I would use them.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not just the fabric, it has to be said.
No. You can cut leather, you can cut PU,
Yeah.
you can just... I've put in the gubbins, I've put all the details as to what the stuff they can cut.
To be honest, I'm more likely to give this to the man in my life, just to stop him going near any of my important scissors. Like, look, you have got man scissors that make a noise and have like a charging thing and everything.
Man
Have your
scissors
man
that make a
scissors
noise.
And leave my scissors alone. Carpet is the one, isn't it?
Carpet, yeah, you can cut
Right.
carpet, you can cut lino, you can cut all of that kind of
Have
stuff with it.
these and leave my scissors alone. Just saying.
Just saying.
Not wrong,
Just
though, am I?
saying, no, you're not wrong.
No.
So, let me show you in my world where these are going to be used. So, template for today, you have got with seam allowance and without seam allowance. When you are without the seam allowance, that is for your Starville fix. We have still got the deal on for the Starville fix, the H640 and the free metre of HN105. That's still active. Okay. So, with this folded in half, can we go overhead, please?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Well, you can if it'll let me.
Oh. Here we go.
Press the button. There we go.
So it's on the fold. And then... How much easier is that
Very good.
than trying to cut with actual scissors? If you were a dressmaker, then these are just fabulous for just cutting. Because, you know, if I was doing that with scissors, I'd have to be, it would be constantly being lifted.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't, whereas these, you just...
Snip, snip, snip. Yeah.
They're brilliant. Let me show you that again.
Go on then.
It's not that I'm having all the fun, it's just that I'm having all the fun. And like I say, these are £45. I can't do them any better than that.
No, definitely can't.
I found them when the supplier was having a special offer, so I grabbed them and passed that discount on to you. I cannot do any better than that. They've got a lock as well, so if you've got little fingers around. But these aren't sharp. It's like all of our electric scissors. People think these are going to be sharp. No, it's the
motion.
Yeah, and the repetition. What's the word I want?
I know the one you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That one.
Yeah. Frequency.
That.
So that's, I mean, how easy is that? That's your interfacing, then cut and done.
Beautiful.
Now, also on the fold, you will need to cut. Oh, that is not the right size. Where's my proper sized one? Oh, Gemala. Gemala.
I've got quite a few people poorly with the vid at the moment, Tash.
Oh,
Send them a
no,
little
that's
get well
no
soon.
fun, is it?
Poorly bunch, bless them.
We do not like the vid.
No, we do not like the vid.
This is not our most favourite thing.
Lots of people saying they love your patterns as well. Marilyn says, I've got loads of Natasha's patterns. They are the best.
Thanks. That's really kind of you to say.
Jo says, love the patterns, easy to follow. I'm a picture person.
I think if you are a picture person, then my patterns are for you.
Yeah. And some people struggle to follow other people's patterns. There's not as many pictures. And yeah, that's...
It was a big thing that put me off when I first started. Was that I couldn't follow other people's patterns. It just is not how my brain works. And I really panic when I have to do somebody else's. I was talking to the guys at Search Press. And they're like, you know, you sell a few books, Tash, but why aren't you doing so many books anymore? And I just said, because we do our own patterns. Because that is how my brain works.
Yeah.
I'm not great with other people's patterns. It's just not how my brain works. So
I will have a look at what lovely books they've got, however, because they do have some. But from an actual makes perspective, I think we're better off. Yeah. Better off doing our own patterns.
love this. Just love this.
Any opportunity she gets for a power tool, she's there, she's good. Is Jane back at work today? If so, hope she's feeling a lot better. She is back at work today.
Yeah.
She is.
She's back in the building.
She is. Cutting.
Well, in fact, I can hear
the scissors going.
Her electric scissors going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
right.
Marilyn loved watching One Day right to the end, she says. She made us sterner stuff than you, Tash.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't. The end bit was too much for me. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, Nikki's in love with the stunning quilt behind you, Tash. That is on next week.
Yeah.
We're just going to tease you with it this week. I
am. Yeah, why not? Now, I can either recut my template, or I'm just going to use this. Have I got? Oh, there we go.
Oh, Susan says, is it just as easy to cut thinner fabric with the electric scissors?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Just showing you now.
Done.
Amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, Sue's got a slightly close to the knuckle
Oh, you know what I've just forgotten to do?
What have you forgotten to do?
Add the seam allowance on the bottom.
Oh.
Well done, me.
No.
Never mind. We'll just have to sew a bit tight.
So don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Sue is telling us a story that will cheer you up.
Okay, go on then.
She says she's got a motorised scrubbing brush for cleaning the grout in the shower.
Right.
Clearly, you know, thinking that noise is similar, I suppose.
Okay.
However, her daughter didn't know that she got a motorised scrubbing brush and stormed into the ensuite fully enraged.
Oh.
Because she thought that Mum was being completely inappropriate.
Having some some personal
time. Yeah.
The thing is,
I mean, she was with her scrubbing brush, cleaning her grout. Clearly not what her daughter thinks she was doing.
if it's personal time, it's personal time, right?
I want to say it's great pleasure out of making sure your grout's sparkling.
Everyone loves sparkly grout.
We do.
They really do. They really do.
And a power tool.
Wow.
Do though. Oh, you have many power tools that give you great joy. You've got your nail gun, you've got all sorts of stuff.
I love a power tool.
Staple gun.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie about it.
Actually, things that make a noise. Yeah, generally. You're all about a power tool, aren't you?
I do love a power tool.
That is brilliant, so... I'm just slightly bemused that she stormed in.
I know.
I mean,
surely that would be like everybody get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
I
Get
thought
out.
she'd have waited to berate you later or, banged on the door and shouted at you through the door, but no. Straight in there. Crikey.
Absolutely hilarious. I'm just looking for a ruler.
Oh, Nikki's delighted that the lovely quilt behind you is going to be next week because that's usefully just after payday.
Yay!
Excellent. Yes, it uses Robert Kaufman fabric from the beautiful Ancient Beauty collection. Yes, we launched a lot of those fabrics last week and we don't have many left. Now, I have tagged in today what we have in Robert Kaufman for anyone who just wants to buy a bit of, beautiful meterage. Because there's not a lot. So I thought I'll pop it up there.
I did, and for those of you asking if there's any more, I did ring our supplier and ask, and they said no. What can I do? I asked.
I know, we did ask. Alison says,
right.
I'm certainly on the Natasha's Own pattern bandwagon. I too have loads. They're clear, simple to follow, love the pictures. Having them digitally as well is fantastic. Thank you.
Oh yeah, well if you buy digitally, if we ever update a pattern, then you'll automatically get sent the updated pattern. That's how much you get left, by the way.
That's fabulous.
So if you wanted to get the bunny frame, you could have a matching purse.
And you've still got enough to make other stuff.
Yeah.
Produce me PP.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yep. Might be going into my own personal stash. No, nothing to see here. It's all good. It's all good. I need to put the ironers on. So the time that takes will be obviously sewing in your frame.
Wendy's saying, why don't you reduce your foam by the required seam allowance?
That's my lining, so it's not really a problem.
Important. So scant.
Yeah. And actually, it will probably end up fitting it really beautifully.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about that.
Sue says her oldest knows no personal boundaries.
Oh,
I mean, evidently.
That is hilarious. I mean, the thing is, it just goes to show that the eldest did not do much of the cleaning.
No. Oh, Angela says, morning, Natasha, Gemma and everyone.
Morning.
Megan says, hi, ladies. I had a stitchy weekend making hanging storage pods from denim jeans and Cafe bolt ends.
Oh,
that sounds
nice.
marvellous, isn't it?
Nice. I made a whole load of hanging storage baskets out of the foxwood.
Oh, beautiful.
And took them to stitches for the Macawa stand. So,
nice.
Yeah, a busy old week. Now. It's time to fussy cut.
Wait.
I know.
This fabric is beautiful. Oh, sorry, I've literally just gone over because I could see you laying it out. Robert Kaufman.
Yeah.
Peonies, just, oh, hello. Lovely.
I am just going to try and do this so that I get a big swathe of peony. This is why I've put ½ metre in. You do not need ½ metre of this fabric for this make. However, you can then fussy cut, and I definitely want that part. I've got the bolt end. This is the last bit off the bolt here, by the way, for this.
Okay.
So those 3, we've only got 3 of these. When they are gone, they are gone. In both the green and the black.
Sad times.
I don't know if I could get another of the green actually. I might be able to get one more of the green out. I did a beautiful thing yesterday of having my Starville fix upside down.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well
And I stuck it to my pressing mat. Well done me.
Oh dear.
I was I took my hand stitching to bed last night. I was like, right, I'm just going to go and chill out and just finish off stitching in bed. Just as we said, is it going to be a really long show tomorrow? It's like, no, people do not need to watch me hand stitching.
No.
It's fine. It's like, okay, not a really long show. I said, oh no, it might be a long show, but only because I've got lots of goodies.
So Natasha, the fabric and hardware kit that everyone's getting with
Yeah.
the Kaufman in, you're getting 2.5 metres of Robert Kaufman fabric.
Yeah, as you've seen me use, and you've seen how much
Yeah.
I've got left over.
And you're
Yeah.
getting the frame.
Yeah, there's a discount on it.
Yes. Should be $36.97 and
Yeah.
those kits are going out at $29.99.
Yeah.
But we do have very limited stock on them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, that is it, I'm afraid.
Now there is enough fabric in there if you wanted to make the larger bag, the Lisa's bag.
Yeah, we've made sure of that. So
etc. There's enough. So you've got a choice. You can make that if you want to, if you've already got that instruction. Or Natasha's instructions are available to purchase separately.
do you know what I might do actually with this? Yeah. Put it on that way. It's a really beautiful non-directional print, this one. So yeah, on this, what I've tended to do is sort of cut my seam allowance afterwards, once I've known what I've wanted. But you can do it the other way. Like if I was using the fans, then that would be, there wouldn't be the fussy cutting involved. Using your steam so that really increases the glue flow. I finally ran out of steam with my machine.
Just generally.
Yeah.
I feel like that on the regular.
So look, you can see it all laid out. But again, this has just been the layout so that I get the best of the pattern, not so that I save as much fabric as possible, because if you're going all out to make a beautiful bag like this, part of me is like, you've got to get the best out of it. So let me clear some space and create my seam allowances. The thing with this is the lining is accurately cut, so you can either go by, as long as you sew to the edge of the interfacing, then that is accurate. So I wouldn't worry too much about being accurate with your cutting for your seam allowances for this. As long as you've got enough of a seam allowance. If you want to go a bit bigger, then you can. It's entirely up to you. Now, I would have pre-cut some of this, but I wanted you to see those scissors and just how easily they cut through everything. Now there will be things to transfer, markers to transfer off your pattern. And if you want to just cut by eye with your scissors, then you can. It's entirely up to you, because again, you're going to be working to the interfacing. So you can always cut a bigger seam allowance if you want to, if you think that's going to make life easier for you, that's up to you. Or maybe you've pre-cut your fabric and then interfaced, leaving that 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Again, up to you. Or you might want to sort of fussy cut around it and then trim it back. Not fussy cut, but you know, generously cut and then go in and accurately cut your 1/4 of an inch. You could do that as well. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong way in this bit. Gemini, did you have a nice weekend?
I did. I've been painting.
Oh,
yes.
Good.
Yes, fabulous, thank you. So I'm very excited to pick up my painting this week.
Good.
For palette knives and big, thick, lovely, heavy body acrylic. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
Made lots of mess.
Look how much you've got left of this.
Beautiful.
So perfect for some smaller makes. For sure. For sure, for sure. Now, I did put bag feet on.
You did?
And it wasn't actually very difficult. I'll show you when I do that.
I love bag feet.
Do you know what? The thought of putting these down and getting the fabric dirty just upset me. So I was like, right, that's fine. We shall add some bag feet. The end.
Yeah, problem solved. Job done.
Done, right?
Yeah.
Right, so plenty of fabric left over on this one. Things you will need to mark. So again, get your pattern template out, because you are going to need to mark your halfway mark.
Natasha, your black option on the Calvin bag has sold out.
I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Sometimes it's just a matter of actually trying to find the handles.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't always
They are.
readily available.
They
So
are
I'm making my
difficult.
halfway marks, matching them up, and then putting them right sides together. Yeah, I can see from the top. Do you know what? These clips again have been so useful.
They're marvellous,
Because
aren't
with the
they?
best will in the world, if you're using quilters clips, they're just going to clip the edges. And I'm going to sew down along there.
We have got very low stock on the smallest of the alligator clips as well.
The alligator clip.
Yeah, the tiniest ones. If anyone was wanting those, we have got very little stock left.
And that's your base put on one side. And then you will match those halfway marks up on the other one. And again, if you want to, however you want to clip all of that together. but just lining it up.
I love Starville fix, Tash.
Well, I'm just making sure that it's my Starville fix that's lined up together.
I was so afraid
And then I'm
of
going to
Starville
use
fix.
that as my... Well, yeah, no, don't be. Just don't be.
I'm so annoyed with myself now that I didn't sew with
What,
Starville
for how
fix
long
for
you
so
just put it
long.
off?
Yeah, because it sews beautifully. And it gives the bag such brilliant form. Anything I've made with Starville fix, the one thing that everyone says is, gosh, this is so professional, you're so amazing, you're so clever. And you just think a lot of it is the form that's given to it by the Starville fix.
Yeah, so, and the thing is right here, I'm not even sewing through the Starville fix, I'm sewing through my seam allowance.
Yeah.
So what I now have is my base is in place. You see, so then that will, so this is not difficult with gussets and this and that, it's really quite simple. If you want to insert bag feet, I tend to go like 1 inch in. And then to come up 1/2 inch.
Sue's saying she likes your big June Taylor cutting mat. We are desperate to get hold of these. Unfortunately, they've not been in stock for a while at our supplier, and they have to wait for them to come in from the States. So if and when they reappear, well, they will, but eventually when they reappear, if you want one, just don't hesitate.
Yeah,
I
I do so much cutting. I cut through the self-healing mats.
Yeah.
With the best one in the world, they can be the most expensive ones out there.
Yeah.
I just cut through them. This I've had for years.
Yeah.
And it's just more durable because it comes up to meet your fabric and cut at the blade rather than your blade sinking through the self-healing cutting mats.
It is just printed on the one side though, Sue, because she's asking, does it have centimetres on the other side?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Right. When I put these in, and these are the bag feet, I tend to use a...
Oh, look.
Yeah, I just use a seam ripper.
Yep.
To make the hole. And then they just open out like brads. So I go in, I go along a little bit.
Isn't it silly how something that just looks really professional and adds so much to your bag is so simple?
It's such a small, small thing, and yet... All right, Mabel.
She's just going to go and do the rounds. Just, you know.
I wonder if she's going to round up Dave. He has grown so much, Gemma.
Can't wait to see him.
Oh my goodness
Spent
me.
so much
He
time with
has
him last
grown
week.
so much.
Such a demanding little baby he was last week.
Well, he was, and the thing is, we had the stray dog here for 36 hours as well, which didn't really help matters.
No, bless her.
For those of you asking about the update on the stray dog, I took her to the Dogs Trust, and we found out some history. Been abandoned.
Yeah.
Owners didn't want her back. I know a lot of you were asking what breed she was, blah, 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 blah. She was a very high energy breed, and it became very clear that just, I don't have the time at the minute.
No. No, and she wasn't going to necessarily gel with Mabel and...
You've got to, so yeah, Thursday morning was spent at the Dogs Trust, and they were eventually really good. To start off, we don't take dogs. They wanted me to take her up to the Birmingham Pound.
Oh, really?
All right, I'm working. I'm working.
Right.
I don't take dogs either.
Right.
It took 2 of us to get her in the car.
Yeah.
I am not set up for this.
Yeah.
They were really tricky about it, but yeah. When I was speaking to the other lady there, she's like, do you know what? We will not have trouble finding the right home for her because she's so lovely. She was really lovely, but they are not easy.
No.
They're not an easy breed.
No.
And people get them thinking they look lovely. And when you look at all the police dog handling, that's what they need to be doing.
Yeah, it needs to be a really active working dog.
Yeah. So it broke everybody's heart. I sobbed all the way home. In fact, I sobbed in the middle of the... I stood in the middle of the dog's house, sobbing my heart out, going, I hate people. Just going, what, not all people. I was like, apart from you.
People.
Most people. I hate people. They're so mean to animals. And getting a few funny looks. I don't care. Do you know what I found?
What did you find?
For keeping my bag handle in place as I sewed it in, and the only reason that I mention it is because obviously I've bent this one. Put that in, you can easily bend those in to actually hold it in place.
Oh,
Yes.
clever.
I like to see them. They just have a much longer reach, these, than the little clips. And move that up to there. Right, I'm going to sew from there down to there, and then we're going to box the bottoms, and that's the outer pretty much done. We're then going to do the same with the lining and then put the lining inside. So this isn't a difficult make.
Yeah. Oh, Auntie Lizzie's asking to see my artwork again. She's proper like, you know, doing my painting at school and showing my auntie afterwards. I have put them on Facebook, Auntie Lizzie. If you go onto my Facebook, you'll be able to see.
Oh. Very clever, Aunt Lizzie. Very clever is our Gemma with these old paints.
It's fun. Well, I spent so many years painting just on tiny scale, didn't I? With
Yeah,
nails
you did.
And, yeah. Now just big paint, big canvases.
Do not be afraid to wrestle with your style rule fix.
I know I was worried I was going to mark it, crease it, whatever, but it's fusible foam.
You won't.
Bounces back.
You just won't. But just check if you are wrestling that you have caught it from both sides. So here, I'm just going to go back in. So all I'm doing is boxing the bottoms.
So this does not need to be the tidiest seam in the world here. This is all going to be tucked away, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But what I am just doing is making sure that my style veil is aligned both sides. So that will just fold into there. And then you can just sew across it, but just fold and bend your style veil out the way. And just check that you have sewn everything. Yes, I have. And that is your outer. That is your outer done. Easy peasy, right?
Fabulous.
Now what we're going to do is the same here. So find that midway point. You can pin this. Right sides together. Yeah, because I've been sewing this so much this weekend. I've been making lots of samples and bits and bobs. I've proper binge watched while I sew.
This is good.
Yeah.
Multitasking
Yeah.
at its finest.
I watched Death Comes to Pemberley.
Oh, do you know, I haven't seen that for a little while. I loved that.
And I've never seen it.
Have you not?
No, didn't see it.
It was interesting, I thought. It was nicely done.
Yep, so I watched that.
I thought it was years ago now.
Now, I need to run past you an idea.
I love it when you do this on air.
Yeah. How would you feel about a subscription for Aurifil threads so that you would end up at the end of the year, you get 2 threads each month, and you'd end up with 2 of the Aurifil boxes filled by the end of the year. And we'll work our way through the rainbow. So you would start off, I'm just trying to look for my Aurifil thread box. You would start off with black and white. So you got the basics of what we use. And then we would work our way through the rainbow, 2 spools a month for the year. And you'd end up with 2 boxes full. What do you think?
Let's have a look, shall we? Thread club, says Wendy. Yes, a thread club. I mean, I'm a bit of a sucker for a beautiful array of threads all in the same brand. I do love it.
Yeah, I was, and also because Aurifil we know is really good quality. If you haven't watched Desiree's video that we made at Christmas about Aurifil, do go and watch it. It's really interesting. She gets proper geeky about thread. I love that. Mabel's in. Hi, Mabel.
She is. She's sniffing my leg. Can you smell my girls? Can you?
Just doing my stop-start marks. I was making samples in a hurry, Gemma. This is never a good idea, right? Because I had to get them over to stitches, which is fine, apart from the fact that I went to mark. I made one of our round-handled reversible bags. Went to mark the line, the fold line, thinking I'd picked up my heat erasable pen.
Oh no!
Black Sharpie!
Oh no!
So I had to do a slightly larger fold to hide the Sharpie.
What a nana!
I know, I really did. I was like, oh, that just serves me right, doesn't it?
More haste, less speed.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, Sue on YouTube says yes, please, to the Aurifil.
Okay. And for our members, we will do a call on Thursday night.
Oh, Natasha Makes Designs monthly call?
Yeah.
This coming Thursday.
Because we were really aware that lots of people couldn't do the Fridays.
Oh,
So we thought we'd try it on a Thursday. Because there's nothing to say. We never set in stone what day it would be.
Nope. Quite nice to change it up.
Yeah, so I forgot that people do actually go out on Fridays and don't have children and have to stay in. So
that's true. Date night.
So when you've done your lining, we are going to turn that through the right way and just insert that into the bag. And there might be those of you going, turning through gap, ha ha ha! Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter on this one.
Not on this one.
Lovely.
So in that goes. And what I do is I match and pin. I do, there's no two ways about it. Match and pin.
Oh, Jane Gray says, yay, I'll be there on Thursday.
Yay! Well, we just thought we'd try a different time and see
Well, that's lovely.
if that suited. I really like our little calls. I expect Dave will be there.
Dave gets in on everything now.
Dave gets everywhere.
Gets to the pub, he gets to the rugby, gets in on the call.
He has been everywhere. He had our fish and chip night as well. He liked fish and chip night and movie night.
Debbie says, I'm free Thursday as well, looking forward to it.
Yay!
Good-o. Not just you and Dave then, Tash, definitely 2 others.
No. Yeah.
Good to know.
The Valentine pouch is up, and I've also got, what else did I do the other day? Oh, the revised, I've revised the hanging basket storage pattern.
Good, eh?
So the revised version is going up on the members area with the template and everything. So that's going up in the next couple of days as well.
Oh, Joe says, never done a Zoom. It's a bit scary for oldies. Is it easy?
Yeah.
Yes, darling. You press a button and you all chat. Nice.
But you don't have to chat. There are some people that don't say a word.
They just sit and what?
They just sit.
That's okay.
And that's okay too. Right, so I'm going to stitch through. I'm going to leave a turning through gap here. Okay. But again, move, don't be afraid to manoeuvre this fabric out of the way. You can always press it again.
Sharon says, looking forward to Thursday. I also love the idea of the thread club.
Thread Club Thursday. Wow, I just thought, do you know what? Why not?
You need to manoeuvre around slightly, Tash. Just a smidge. There we are.
Do, 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 do. So I'm using, again, that interfacing as, knocking everything off the desk, as my guide. Huh?
What did you knock on the floor?
I don't know. I don't know.
Find out in a bit.
I'm so one-handed for you all, so you can all see. But yeah, I'm using, because I know that my interfacing seam allowance is correct, I'm using that as my guide. Coming down, and I marked that start-stop marker. And I've done my turning through gap now. So I know that on this side I can just sew all the way around. But look, I'm folding this all around the place, out the way.
Scrunch.
Don't be afraid to.
Oh, Claire says, yay, I thought I was going to miss the call as I'm away in the middle of a forest with the caravan and no signal from Friday lunch. Well, there you go. Perfect.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, Joe's going to give it a go.
Oh,
on the
good.
old Zoom.
Do you know all things are scary until you try them?
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do a Zoom, and I only got into Zooms because of a course that I did. And I was like, oh, what have I... And they really did. They're like, you are not as bad with technology as you profess to be. Not really. Right, okay. So, we've sewn all around there. Just check that you've caught both sides. And that you don't have any gaping holes in here. And then we're going to turn through.
Make sure you've taken out any pins.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good one too.
Yeah.
But you are going to have to squish and squash
Yeah.
your interfacing
Yep.
to turn it through.
So even if you thought all the way through, well, I know she says you can scrunch this Starville fix, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it nice and smooth. Pointless. Pointless
Okay.
at this point.
It pings back.
Yep. Fusible foam interfacing.
Brilliant stuff.
Scrunch it, ping back.
So we've got this on a special offer with a half metre of, is it a metre? No, a metre of H640, a metre of Starville, and a free metre of H6105.
HN105.
HN105 rather. not
Yeah.
H6. HN. So for all your interfacing needs.
They are your three most used ones, aren't they?
Oh, yeah,
You know.
for sure. This gives me great joy. Bring little feet on there. But you can see it's really starting to take shape. And then if you've got a little pokey outy tool, then get in and pokey outy everywhere. Or just use your finger. And don't worry if that looks scruffy where you've turned it through, because that's going to be stuffed up into the bag handles. That is the beauty of it. You're not going to see that.
Fabulous. We've only got one of the peony teal
Okay.
bag kits left. So if that is in your basket, don't think that it's reserved. It's not. If someone else has it in their basket and they check out quicker, they will get it.
They will.
I say this because we cannot make any more of these.
Do you know what? Making that 1/4 of an inch shorter has meant it actually fits in really beautifully.
Fabulous. We also only have one of those rainbow thimble desk organisers left.
Oh, really?
Just one.
Okay. Now, here I would just fold over, fold under, give it a little press. I mean, I think we can all agree this is looking rather beautiful.
Stunning. I love it. See, I quite like a simple outfit and then a wowie bag.
Yeah, so if you were dressed all in black,
Yeah.
this would be a beautiful one, wouldn't it?
Yep. I think the teal would look amazing with jeans as well. They're beautiful.
Just tucking that under, giving it a little press, and then you can top stitch if you wish.
Tash, the top stitch,
Yeah.
that make it easier when you're inserting it into the clasp? Or?
With little ones, yeah. With this one, no, not so much. It's just to tidy it up. I'm not going to top stitch all the way around like I would with a little one.
Okay.
What I'm going to top stitch on this one is just to shut that turning through gap.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. And again, it doesn't matter if you don't quite catch it all or anything, because it's just going to be up under that bag. So really don't stress about this bit at all. If you don't, if you don't want to, you don't even have to. It's entirely up to you. But no, because I've used Styleville, you've already got such a definite edge. You see, look, I've missed a little bit there. I'm not going to panic about it. I'm just going to shove my handle on top.
Oh, no one's going to see it.
No one's going to see it, and that's the beauty of it, isn't it? No one is going to see it. So, again, get that template out, the one that didn't have, oh, that's genius, isn't it? That's the one that didn't, where's my white pen? The one that didn't have the seam allowance on. And you want to mark your halfway mark. Because when I start to stitch these in place, what I've started to do actually is to measure the frame and find, it's halfway here, the middle one there. And what I did the other day is just pop a little something, if you've got a bit of spare thread or something, just through that middle one.
Just a marker. Clever.
So that I can then, when I start to place it in, but it is very simple the way that this goes in. So there's your middle thread there. Mark it up. And the Styleville just fills it.
We do only have 2 sets of the cordless electric scissors left.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can get them at that price again.
No.
So what I've got. So tuck your frame up and into there. But I always start from the middle and work my way out. I've used a skein. I just used a pretty skein, so I've made a feature of it. And what you can do like I say, is get your clips and hold those in place. Now, you see, when you first put them on, they won't clip, but you just bend them into place. So the longer ones will be the ones that you want there.
They're nice and pliable, aren't they?
Yeah. Get that exactly where you want it. Re-clip it in place. And then sit and watch your favourite TV show. And,
I mean, possibly us.
Possibly us, yeah. What I discovered the other last night was that Josh wanted to watch something with subtitles. Like, that's not going to work. That's not going to work because I am hand sewing. I am hand sewing. So there you go. That is what your bag will look like. You're going to hand stitch that in. I just love the shape of it. I really tried to echo what you had going on here, down here, when I was designing it.
It's beautiful.
So that it was balanced.
But for those who already own Lisa's pattern, Tash, I mean, if you grab the other bag, this one is a smaller bag because Lisa's is beautiful, but it's
stunning.
A big old bag.
It's a big bag. You can still get it out of the kits that we've done for you today. It is a much bigger bag, and you've got a gusset piece there, which I know it's totally manageable.
Yeah.
But you've got gussets in here, which you just have to. And we've done demos on this.
Both beautiful, both valid, different bags.
Very different bags.
Different bags.
Yeah.
You can see it's, there's a big old size difference there as well.
But that's the beauty of a frame. You know, you can make so many different versions. It's all very lovely.
You absolutely can. Natasha?
Yes.
You were saying about, things scaring you and just having to get on with it, etc., with the Zoom.
Yes.
Jo says, very true. I'd never sewn a quilt till a year ago. I'm now on number 4.
Oh, there you go.
So that's classic example.
It's all good. It's all good.
Lots of people saying your bag's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Brenda saying, I'm looking forward to Thursday night. I don't want to miss Dave and Josh. Good idea for Thread Club.
No. Brenda, Josh does not wish to miss you either. I don't know where Dave is. I don't know if we can get Dave in for anyone to say hello to Dave. He will certainly be on the show. I don't think Josh is watching to bring him in.
Oh, Jane Gray says, I watched your video on how to attach a zip pull using the towel holder and it wasn't working for me. I was getting grumpy. It turns out that even though I had the zip pull facing the right way around, I had it upside down. That'll do it, Jane. Yeah. And sometimes it is as simple as going away and having a brew or a gin or something.
But just to have those instructions, because you see members have got those instructions there anytime, and it's just such an easy reference because you know where everything is and you can just get to it. Whereas when I first saw it demonstrated, I kept losing the video. I couldn't find it. It was so annoying, which is why I wrote up the instructions and I did that so that it was, it was a thing.
But sometimes you just have a blank on something, don't you?
Yeah,
you can go away, have a cuppa, come back, and it's fine.
Yeah.
But glad you sorted it in the end. But yes, lots of people saying exciting, love it, beautiful bag.
Thank you very much.
I think they mean you. No, I think they mean the bag. Beautiful
we will
bag.
be back tomorrow then.
We will.
With lovely ditsies. They look a little bit Liberty-esque, but without the price tag.
We've not mentioned as well, you're getting a triple tashing this week.
You are getting a triple tashing this week.
Yes.
Jane was off ill last week, and she's away with her anniversary at the end of this week. So I was like, do you know what, Jane, I'll just do all the shows this week. It's fine. Yeah. And then you don't have to worry about trying to prep. So that's why she's ahead with her prep, so that she doesn't have to worry. She can go away and actually relax and enjoy herself, knowing that next week's make is already done. I'm so in love with that quilt. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it? But you are going to have to wait till next week, and I am. It's just how it is. So stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow for an applique quilt. We shall. In brand new fabrics. And we'll see you then. Take care. Lots of love. Bye. Bye.